Appreciate you, Max.
What's it like last week? You know, you talked about getting smacked by tack on that on play that ejected. This week, you get a sack and then you follow up with a tackle for loss. What's it been like for you this season?
With those two plays?
Yeah, just the fact, you know, back-to-back weeks making plays in the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of expect it for myself. I mean, it's just kind of like what you visualize, like what you know, what you're working for. So, yeah, I mean, just staying true to what Coach Newell taught me. And, yeah, the plays come.
What kind of, I don't know if statement is the right word, but what do you think the defense showed maybe the rest of the country after that kind of performance?
Yeah, well, we're an extremely physical group, and I didn't know it like as much as this. I mean, you see it in practice stuff, but that's practice. But yeah, we're an extremely physical group, and we're ready to get after it, stop the run.
You didn't know that about yourselves yet? You proved that to yourself as well?
Yeah, it's kind of like you studying for a test. You take the test and you pass it. You're like, okay, yeah, I know I was good at it. So,
is there a certain, not relief, but just like validation that like, yes, we passed the test. Like we did the thing that we needed to do and the lights were on?
I would say probably, if anything, that is probably more so like when you see big plays happen. It's like when Bear had like a big knockback, 15 yards, like something in the red zone. Like that was big. So stuff like that.
How many games have you been involved in your career, in your life, that are this lopsided?
I can't even tell you. Over 20 probably.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
I don't know. How do you stay present and locked in?
Yeah,
when
so
you have that much separation.
So Coach Grinch mentions it's just in the moments, like the 4 seconds out of sack. It lasted 4 seconds. Next play's coming. You know, that play lasted 4 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just living in the moment.
Bear might not show up a lot in the stat sheet, but obviously he does a lot for this defense. Yeah. So what do you appreciate about having Bear and the way he can play and set a tone for this defense?
Yeah, I mean, it's not only Bear, it's like Bear, Keon, Stan, like all those guys in that side. I mean, a lot of like D tackles historically don't get a lot of stats. I mean, it is what it is, but you can see it when you watch film, you see knockback, position points. They just always doing what they're supposed to do. That helps us out a lot. Like me and Jamel, we got strip sacks, but that wasn't just us. Like if you play it back, you'll see other guys doing their jobs. You know, that allows us to do ours.
What kind of adjustments did you guys have to make based on how many jet sweeps they were running and how much lateral movement they were doing?
That's probably a question for Grinch. I don't. I just play the call. Yeah.
You guys had a lot of changes on the defensive front in terms of bringing in transfers. You're one of the guys who stayed the same. So how much do you feel like those transfers like influenced maybe the mindset of that group to get better this season?
No, I can't even answer that one. I'm not sure.
How do you feel like those transfers just influence the group in general and
the team?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, probably put more expectations on our defensive front, as if we didn't already have expectations for ourselves. But yeah, I guess that's probably not even the right way to answer. Like, it's just all based on like what we expect from ourselves. And so like when they came in, like the expectation didn't drop. So yeah.
What do you feel like? What do you feel like you're doing better this year compared to last?
Yeah. I've like 2 different coaches, so like probably 2 different play styles, 2 different positions. Yeah, I don't know. Just following my techniques, listen to my coach.
Solomon, who do you think are some of the unsung heroes on defense who maybe we're not hearing their names a lot, but they're doing a lot on the field?
Yeah, Stanley is one of them. Oh, you mean you guys heard his name last week? Eric, Shane, all young linebackers. I don't think they probably get enough credit for what they do.
Thank you.
Thank you.